Hey, hey, hey. This should be recording now. That means, I think that's where I throw an intro, right? That's right. You will lose 20 social points by participating in a stream of mine. Fuck, we're recording. Let's see. Lower that down a little bit, then it's too much. Raise it up a little bit. I'm gonna get it worked out. Anyways, the shirt is 0 days without sarcasm. And the shirt is true every day until tomorrow. And then it's true for a little bit. So, for today's recording, I would like to discuss a few things that I find interesting. I do have a habit of bringing up the past, right? Like, I want to talk about a specific pirate because a bit ago I had an interesting situation with a customer, and want to bring up a basketball guy just because it's Kang the Conqueror had a situation. And I randomly pulled up a fucking article that I'm going to read, but I don't know anything other than the title. Also, it is March Madness, and there is no number one team in the Elite Eight. So, that's first time it's happened since the last time it happened, but it's apparently a big deal. I will pull up my bracket and we will laugh at how right but wrong I am. So what is first? Well, first thing I would like to say is Donald Trump was not arrested, nor should he be arrested. I don't care what side you're on in this culture war. No. If we didn't arrest Billy Boy for stealing hundreds of millions of dollars from the people of Arkansas, then come on. Once we start weaponizing the FBI, oh wait, we already did that. Some district attorney wanting to gain political points, come on. Let's move on from the bullshit. There's politicians I like, politicians I hate, from both parties. There are very, very few that I would like to see thrown in jail. Also, politicians I like and politicians who I think are doing a good job, not the same. I think Jimmy Carter is one of the finest men that has ever served this country as president. And I believe this. I believe this, and I would be hard pressed for you to prove me wrong. Now, I also think he's one of the worst presidents we've ever fucking had. So there's that. I don't think Reagan was necessarily a good person. I think he was a decent dude, but definitely not a moral high ground. But he was a pretty good president. I think that Harry Truman was a horrible fucking human being, but I think he was a very much above average president. The last time that I can think of, we had a great president who was a great person was Teddy Roosevelt. I think generally speaking, people become president without being good people. I think Jimmy Carter's an exception to the rule. He's a fine human being whom I absolutely have lots of admiration for. But never should have been president. Terrible president. As a military man, I have to say, I equate things with mission first, METTC. I think I broke my hand. I'm sorry, I think I just broke one finger. Well, you have absolutely no reason to be anxious. You are fantastic. You are amazing. You are wonderful. And anyone that doesn't believe that is stupid. Yeah, it is shocking how such wonderful, good people can be nervous about people that aren't on their level. It's probably a measurement of what a good person they are. And that does describe Jimmy Carter. He was too good to lead. So, yes, as a military man, I've had platoon sergeants that I really, really like. And I've had platoon sergeants that I really fucking hate. Like, this guy's a good dude. He's a great man. This dude's a fucking prick. That doesn't determine who I want to lead me into combat, though. Jimmy Carter can come to my house. He can sleep over. If he were single and appropriate age and wanted to date one of my children, I would absolutely be supportive. I would loan him my car. I would not have Jimmy Carter lead me into combat. I would not have Jimmy Carter coaching my football team. I would, however, have him give a beautiful emotional speech. I would have him guide the moral path of my students or my soldiers or my kids while still having my input. But yeah, that's my take on the fucking politics thing. Occasionally, you have awful fucking people with awful fucking policies. Mitt Romney, Democrats fucking hated him. Republicans tolerated him. Libertarians fucking hated him. Like, awful human being with awful fucking policies. As a governor, he was shit. As a senator, he's even worse. Rand Paul, piece of shit. Don't like him. His neighbor had every reason to kick his ass because he's a prick. And his policies in Washington, I'm all right with. But the shit he does in his home state campaigning, you go to Washington as a libertarian freedom, but then in your home state, you're anti-gambling. That's not very libertarian of you. You are anti-legalization of medical marijuana. That's not very freedom of choice of you. You are pro-life, hardcore, anti-abortion. Again, not very pro-choice of you. Now, I may agree with him on this or that, but your home state representation and your Washington, D.C. representation are totally different. Makes you a fake-ass bullshit liar. At least Mitch McConnell from the same state is a clear piece of shit in Washington and in his home state. He is clearly bought and paid for by corporations. He is not a Democrat. He's not a Republican. He's a slightly conservative shill. I know rambling Doc J got started off with a ramble. But yeah, Trump not getting arrested. Shouldn't get arrested. Beat him on the fucking issues. And fuck the side circus. It's like the Democrat primary. The only fucking person that was like, issues. Here's this person and why their issues suck. Here's this person and why their issues suck. And here's this, like, systemically fucking person by person represented what was wrong with everyone and gave an honest, clear path. Tulsi Gabbard. Now, I do not agree with Tulsi Gabbard on a lot of shit. But I think if I were running for president as a Republican, I would choose her as my candidate. I thought John McCain should have chosen Lederman as his candidate for vice president. Just how I think, right? I think we should vote on who the vice president should be. I don't think the president candidate should choose his running mate. No. These motherfuckers run for president. These motherfuckers run for vice president. That's better. Also, stop voting for senators. They should be appointed by the state. I elect a congressman to go to Washington and represent me. The governor picks senators to go to Washington and represent the state. That might actually make state representatives matter a little bit more. Maybe people would know who their state reps are. Ooh. Fucking senators don't represent the people. They're supposed to represent the state. So why should the people vote on that? It was a bad amendment. What, 25th? 25th Amendment? Damn it. Senator Amendment Constitution. I'm embarrassed I have to look this up. Oh no, 17th. Oh, that is awful. Damn it. All right, now I gotta ask what the fucking 25th is. Man, I am such an idiot. Oh, fuck, I'm a retard. 25th is if the president's fucking retarded, has a stroke. You know, Woodrow Wilson, his wife became president because he fucking had a stroke. I think he stroked out, and yeah, I believe he stroked out, and they his wife took over. But yeah, we need to repeal honestly, I'd be fine with taking 11th Amendment and everything after and getting rid of it and making a new 11th Amendment. Any law that mentions race, religion, or gender, or differentiates, any law that differentiates between gender, race, or religion is null and void. Right? Government needs to stay the fuck out of that one. Well, here's an amendment saying women can vote. Yeah, they should have. That shit's covered. Should be covered in the first 10 amendments. And if you want to weasel around and be like, no, this pertains to men. Well, 11th Amendment fixes that. Black people can... No. Not needed. Boom, 11th Amendment. Every law applies to men, women, black, white, brown, yellow, red, purple, but not fuchsia. That's right. Sorry, prejudice against the fuchsia people. By the way, if you figure out what fuchsia is and who that might apply to and blah, 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 you're putting in a lot of work, and good for you. I chose that color to be funny. You know, all that shit. Nah. An adult is an adult. They're all the same. Gay, straight, bi. It's really the only options. But people like to label things specifically like, well, I'm attracted to men and women, but I don't judge them on their gender. I go by their soul. So I'm fucking soul sexual. Cool. That means you're bi. You like people based on them, and you don't differentiate between penis and vagina. That's cool. Fuck yeah. Lots of love. Open minded. Hell yeah. You don't get hung up on the genitals. Good for you. Myself, I don't find myself attracted to masculine features. So that brings up the question, what about a very, very feminine trans person, you know, look like a female, absolutely physically female in every way? Okay. Would you be attracted to them? I'd probably be attracted to them if they fit my taste. And then they're like, "Ooh, I got a penis." I would apologize and say, I am very, very sorry. That's something that's gonna prevent me from being physical with you. But you're awesome, and you should find someone that would value that. All right? All good. So I gotta ask, are you less nervous now that you have met the person who obviously sees how amazing and beautiful you are? I guarantee they're stumbling all over themselves. Fortunately, this isn't live, it's a recording, so I can edit out stuff. Now, bracket. Let me do a share screen. All right. Now, I like this one because, I don't know, it makes the thing bigger. All right. So, Alabama. Everyone knows I fucking hate Alabama with football. I really don't find myself hating their basketball team all that much. Like, I have no offense to Alabama. It's just when you vote in the fucking football team for like 7 out of fucking 9 national championships, when they go 10-2, but you got Texas, Oklahoma, and Missouri are all 11-1, and you're like, oh, well, let's do 10-2 Alabama versus 10-2 Auburn for the national title. What? No. I don't know what fucking Nick Saban has on the selection committee, but they always, man, Alabama could be like 9-3, and they would be like, well, they're number 4. Fuck off. So yeah, fuck Alabama football. But I still have a fuck the SEC. So them losing to SDSU, I think that's San Diego State, right? Like, I didn't see that one coming. Honestly, I had West Virginia beating Maryland, losing to Alabama, right? I had Virginia beating SDSU and Alabama moving on to the Elite Eight and losing to Baylor. Baylor didn't make it to the Elite Eight. Neither did Alabama. So, as you can see from the South, I had Baylor winning. Now, in the Midwest, I had Houston. My team is Texas Longhorns. That's my team, right? I chose Texas Longhorns in my heart. But in my bracket, I had Houston. That's 2 of the Final 4. Now, in the East, I had Tennessee, and I'm not a Tennessee fan. I wanted Marquette. I don't know. Marquette, Colgate, there's certain teams that I just fucking give love to. I wanted Marquette, but I picked Tennessee. And everyone's like, oh, big upset. They beat Duke. No. They should have beat Duke. It should have fucking been Tennessee, Marquette in the Final 4 or in the Elite 8 and Tennessee winning. Losing to Florida Atlantic, that's a fucking upset. But that's all right because Kansas will beat them. Nope. They fucking beat Kansas. Right? Like, what the fuck? Now, over here, I had TCU. I had TCU upsetting Gonzaga and going up against UCLA. And that was the one I put my fucking neck out on. I was like, nope. TCU is going to ride that upset and fucking beat UCLA. Nope. Gonzaga. Which should have been there. Right? Now, I had St. Mary's beating Connecticut. And I had Connecticut losing to Kansas. And then TCU, big upset, beating Kansas. No, neither fucking one made it. Gonzaga, Connecticut. Connecticut won. Like, okay. That's fucking weird. Now, I'm happy Texas is in. Right? They should beat Miami and put them in the Final 4, and that would. Oh. But Creighton versus San Diego State? Okay. No fucking clue. Actually, I don't know where Creighton is. I'm going to have to look that one up real quick. Nebraska? It's in Omaha, motherfucking Nebraska. Yes. 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 Give me Creighton against Florida fucking Atlantic. One of those two teams will go to the fucking national title. You know what? I want national title to be Creighton versus Texas. I'm calling it now. Honestly, I think Florida Atlantic's going to the title. I think it's going to be Florida Atlantic versus Texas. But I want it to be Creighton versus Texas. Man, this is going to be the fucking year. This is going to be 2005 football, only in basketball. Hook 'em horns. Fuck yeah. But yeah, I did not choose my favorite team. And like, I had them losing in the Elite Eight to Houston. Broke my heart. And it was going to be Houston beating TCU. Right? Right here, it was going to be, right here is going to be Tennessee. Right? Tennessee versus Baylor. And I was torn. Like, Baylor should win. But, you know, Tennessee's star player was out. Blah, blah, blah. You know. So I was looking at Tennessee losing to Houston in the title on my bracket. I'm 90% sure. Although it could have been Houston beating Baylor. I know I had Houston winning the title. But man, Texas could win. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shit makes me happy. Man. This is why I'm glad we're not live and it's a fucking recording. Because I'm 33 minutes in. And I've still fucking rambled on about dumb shit. Oh, for the messaging stuff. One of the most beautiful, amazing, impressive human beings you could ever meet is not on a date, just going out and meeting a friend, right? A friend in the military who's been gone forever and they've not seen each other in a long time. And they're just meeting up for a friendly exchange, catching up. And for some reason, some amazing people have a lot of self-doubt. You know, I was this image. And now I don't fit that image I was supposed to be. I've aged, I've grown, I've added some pounds here, I've added some scars there, I've changed some things. Maybe someone's gonna, like, wow, disappointed, you were better before. I had long hair. And I was talking to an old friend, someone I care about their opinion because I care about them as a person. Not like, ooh, I'm heartbroken. But I got a common thing. Wow, I miss your hair. Oh, I was 30 years old first time I had short hair. I was very well known for having my long hair and being a musician, and I lost the hair and I don't play music anymore. Now, I could go, oh, I'm not who I was. I'm not as good. Or I can go, oh, they never gave a shit about me. They only cared about my hair. Which one's right? Both seem a little bit wrong. I am trying to look at it as I have changed a lot. And one of the things they remember about me and associated with me is changed. So now they are uncomfortable with how I've changed. They're uncomfortable on how to connect after such a long time. And commenting on the hair is a safe way of addressing the awkwardness. Because I am sure I have made comments like, oh man, I remember back in Miss Mountain Dew's class, we would fucking argue about football games and which receiver and this and that. So, what football team are you tracking now? It's like, oh, I don't follow sports anymore. Oh, man, you got to admit, I miss fighting with you about sports. And that person could easily be like, oh, that's the only thing you valued about me? Our friendship was entirely based on that one thing? I have grown. I have learned. I am more than just. Right? So you may reconnect with someone from the past, and they will possibly say something that makes you go, everything's ruined. It's a lot of it is your insecurities. And a lot of it is their insecurities. They reach back to the past for something that they can use to bring up for current times as, a bridge. But sometimes they fucking pick the wrong thing. So I'm like, I miss your hair. Now, I recognize that it's not an indictment of me shaving my head now. The only person that really bothers me about the head shaving thing is my mother. My father is bald. His hairline is like here. Now, my older brother, when he was like 24, his hairline was here with this little spot. Yeah, a little spot there that he combed over. And, I dealt with this in the Army. I always had long ass hair. And when you can't have long hair because the Army is sexist, like, I can put my shit in a bun just like the women can. If we're doing the same job for the same people, her hair needs to be tied up in a bun for job purposes. Cool. I'll do the same thing she does. We're doing the same job, so that's okay, right? No. So yeah, my dad in his 30s, it was going back. My brother, he was a teenager, and we shit talked, right? He was 16, and one of my friends was like, yeah, I see you're going bald, blah, blah, blah. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. No. He makes fun of you for being Korean. You make fun of him for being fat. He makes fun of me for a specific thing. And Art makes fun of me for a specific thing. You make fun of Art for being Mexican. And this was the big one. He starts shit talking Art for being Mexican. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, not cool. He's Puerto Rican. And that was the thing that made Art go, right? But like, you're going bald. It's like, wait, dude, my dad's going bald. Like, going bald seems like something, I don't make jokes about dad being bald. I always make jokes about dad being fat. Because, by the way, my brother was like 5 foot 980 pounds, in great shape. But when he was like when he was 12, no, shit, I was 7. When he was 10, when my brother was 10, he was fat. And it really fucking hurt his feelings. It bugged the shit out of him. Like, pretty sure he still fucking hurt about being fat as a kid. And he worked his ass off. And got in good shape. Right? And me, he's 15, I'm 12-ish. So I make fun of him for being fat. Because he's obviously not fat. He's in great shape. He's short, stocky, and fucking kicking ass. So make fun of him, call him fat. Because, yeah, he's not fat. Obviously, he knows we're just fucking with him. And he's gonna talk shit about when I was in 5th grade. Damn it. Alright. I had a girlfriend. I was in 5th grade. I was in elementary school. And my girlfriend was 6th grade in middle school. Now, my big brother and all his friends were in middle school. Middle school fucking shit talk and drama. Not the same as elementary school drama. And they started, my brother's friend called me out and fucking started talking shit that I might have gotten physical with my girlfriend. She was in middle school. She went to school with them. My brother was older, but, same school. And Josh, Tennessee Volunteers fan in football, but like Michigan in basketball. Fuck, now I don't know where he's from. I'll have to ask my brother. This motherfucker made a fucking thing, made a big deal. He's like, yeah, you guys were making out at the fucking, and it's like, in front of my mother and father. And I remember, but not, I remember the feeling the emotion of my brother walking over and high-fiving him. Like, hell yeah, tell him all about it. And I remember being so hurt because I am about to get fucking punished for kissing a girl. And I never ratted my brother out. So why would he let his friend rat me out? It was like, I was mad at him for way longer and way more mad than I should have been. But, there was a neighbor, and my brother's taste is very much like mine. She is good looking. Now, the race and religion and social setting, that shouldn't matter. I know it does at this time and place, but fuck a bunch of that. Nah, I don't see color. I don't see religion. Hot chick is a hot chick. I'm going for it. So, with my brother fucking engaged in romantic interaction with a female of another race, this female's father was fucking furious and went to his NCO. And that NCO contacted my father. A military thing. Dude went through the chain of command to fucking, made it military official. Your white boy is hooking up with my non-white daughter in a non-specific romantic way. And I was like, whoa. My brother has not done anything wrong. He has been nice. He has been polite. He has acted exactly in the way that you have taught us to act. You don't treat people differently, no matter their race, their money, their religion. No. I know this female. I have hung out with this female. I have spent many times talking with her about movies. And she has never mentioned my brother doing anything inappropriate. See, I got his back. Because it's true. She never complained that he was being inappropriate. Everything he did, she was fully on board with. In fact, she was pushing him toward some things. he was pushing her towards other things. But yeah, race was not a fucking thing. It was boy parts, girl parts, hormones, emotions, boom. But yeah, that shit really fucking hurt my feelings. Now, yeah, my brother did not fucking rat me out. But he fucking stood there and let Josh. Don't know if his last name was White or not. But motherfucker let Josh rat me out. I never went to the authorities. None of that. I didn't instigate none of that. But I still backed up my brother. And it's not because I liked him. It's not because I was on his side. It's not. And yeah, I could have fucking fucked him over, but no. The right thing is stay the fuck out of people hooking up. If it's grown-ups and kids hooking up, yeah, bad. If it's kids and kids hooking up, you know, the fact that her skin color was the topic really fucking hurt my opinion on this girl's dad. It was fucked up and wrong. She was a good girl. She was a good girl. And my brother was a pretty decent dude. Teenage hormones and shit, yeah. Them having a relationship really could have helped both of them learn and grow shit. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if they were married and made beautiful kids. Because she was gorgeous. Um, Stacey Dash, right? Clueless. Oh, gorgeous. Like her skin color, her complexion, and all those features. But her eyes differed from the complexion common to her ethnicity. And a mixed race kid, they both have features that don't all add up to their race. So yeah, fucking perfect. And she was awesome. My family loved her. But yeah, motherfucker threw me under the bus. Didn't start it, but he wouldn't stand up for me. I stood up for him. Man, that's a long sign dad shit. Just bullshit, man. Never understood this fucking crap. Alright. I already mentioned it, so I gotta get it out of the way. kamikaze jet hijacking. Now, this is a story written pre 9/11, which is what made me fascinated, right? I got it in my notes. Man, I'm gonna have to edit so much of this shit. 9/11. I could give a million stories about where I was and this and that. And there's this weird fucking competition thing. I was supposed to do a funeral on Monday for a gentleman. I'm not going to go into details on how he screwed me over, but his son, great dude. I have fought for Derek. I fought for Derek so much that me fighting for DJ was one of the big reasons why they shut down my bar. That's fine. I will fucking lose and be in the right before I win and be in the wrong. I just received a $22.25 payment. That's weird. Oh, finally got to see his face. Well, you have no reason to be anxious. Well, you have no reason to be anxious. I am glad that he is sweet. He should treat you with respect because you deserve respect. And he got tickets to the movie that you wanted to see. Come on, that's awesome. If you want to watch the movie again, then hell yeah, you should go see it. And come on, don't be anxious. You are a fucking goddess. He is a really sweet, really nice guy. So you're all good. Just remember, you are a badass. But he is pretty cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good fucking people. Being treated with respect and kindness. That's fucking awesome. She is amazing. And she is fantastic. And she has been really fucking struggling and sacrificing. You know, a family member with terminal disease and the treatment and having to give up work, and giving up work means losing money, and losing money means limiting. Yeah, it's awful. Beautiful, giving, kind, and nervous that someone is being respectful. Come on. The world needs more of that. All right, so 9/11. This wonderful, fantastic, fucking stupid bitch. Horribly ugly, unattractive, but beautiful and sweet. Mean and hurtful, but open and kind. Just run the gamut of pick all the worst fucking qualities you can find that would counteract any good qualities motherfucker could have. And then make them clueless on all of it, right? And that is my wonderful, great fucking friend. I could never date her. I couldn't tolerate her for more than 2 hours at a time. But I don't know if I could name 3 people who have been shit on by the people who are supposed to take care of them. Friends and family and loved ones. I don't know if I can name 3 people that I personally know who have suffered more pain and indignity from those motherfuckers as I can my stupid, fucking, dumbass, cancer-ridden best friend. So she had the cancer, right? And I fucking said, 35, get checked. I got no family history, blah, blah, blah. And man, fought and fought and fought. And then mid 40s, I have cancer. I'm not supposed to have cancer. Family is. If you listen to me, it never would have been stage 4. Never would have had to have such severe fucking surgeries, and you wouldn't be struggling now. But no, this fucking bull dyke is my fucking close friend, and I fucking adopted her youngest kids because I fucking hate her. But I absolutely love her. She is family. She is my sister. She's my enemy. She's my best friend. And these fucking kids, man, they are. Shit, they're half me. I have not made those kids, but I have corrupted and poisoned those kids. They are as different from each other as they could possibly be. One is freakishly tall. Um, Honestly, if she doesn't hit 6 foot, I'll be shocked. Her her sperm donor was a basketball player that did not get famous, but his height and agility and ability to dance and do monkey bars was not why he didn't succeed. Because uh, who he donated sperm to, she is tall, she is athletic, she's agile, she can dance. And before I was a worthless cripple, I used to teach dance. So when she was like, I want to dance. It's like, I know a guy who was a theater major. He used to teach dance. Um, and then, once we were closer, it was like, hey, let him teach you dance. It went from, you know, here's a message giving some advice on how to find dance instructors to let me teach you. Yeah. So absolutely my kid. She is my fucking dancer. When she was getting blisters from monkey bars, I was like, all right. Let me see the blister. All right, I see why. All right, well, try doing it this way. Put some here, and yeah, this fucking chick, yeah, she's a fucking badass. And uh, over a few years, it was like, yeah, we're all close, and then the cancer thing, and it's like, sperm donors, uh, not a thing. My awful fucking racist, hateful fucking family, not a thing. If I don't beat this cancer, what do? Well, then beat the cancer. Fucking pussy. Right, but I mean, worst case scenario, what happens to the kids? All right, well, one, fuck you, fuck cancer. Don't worry about that shit. You focus on cancer, and I'll focus on the kids. Like, if you pussy out and let cancer beat you because you're a fucking coward, then me and the kids, we're going to go on and light a candle every year to commemorate your death and how you were a pussy and gave up. Really? Yeah, really. Every year. No, I mean, you'd take the kids? What do you mean? I'd take the kids. Your fucking, your pussy ass is dead. You don't get to choose. Yeah, you die, I get them. Not saying stop the chemo or anything, but I mean, I wasn't aware that was a question. Yeah, uh, I mean, I'm not rooting for your death or anything. Are you being serious? What about the kids? Yeah, fuck. I like them. I got a bunch of kids. I've got multiple kids tattooed on my back. I have 6 right now. Um, the percentage of biological kids versus non-biological kids, my tattoos highly favor adopted kids. So, by the way, when you do the right, but which ones are your real kids? Tell you what, you look at the tattoos and you guess. And if you are right and you win guessing the biology of my children, then I will reward you with a, maybe. Why do you care, prick? So yeah, those little fuckers, they're mine. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not like stealing them or anything. I'm not stealing them because she's like, well, my mom would fight you, and there's this, and then they're gonna fucking pull up the biological fathers and blah blah blah. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck them, fuck that, fuck you. Look, I'll take them, and I'll fight to keep them. You got a solution? Let me know. You could legally adopt them. Okay? And, well, I mean, you sign this, and then if I lose to cancer, you can't lose to cancer. You can only give up. Pussy, coward, piece of shit. By the way, that's not true. People fight hard and lose to cancer. But I ain't saying that to that fucking idiot. By the way, full recovery, in remission, doing great. Which is why I keep saying, yeah, you faked the whole thing. I'm just a prick. Mm. So yeah, I adopted those 2 little fuckers. Now they're trapped. Now, if retard fucking ends up dying for some reason, those 2 fucking kids are trapped. Right? They're stuck with daddy. never liked being called daddy, right? At all. Never liked it, right? Don't like calling my father daddy. Don't like any of my kids, prior kids, calling me daddy, right? Dad, father, hell, little less than half called me Jay. But these two fuckers, they're like, daddy, daddy, daddy. And it's like, I will not fucking correct two beautiful fucking children who are scared to death about their mother's sickness. Like, no, don't call me. No, I just took it as, if you couldn't live with mommy, you can choose if you want to live with me or grandma and grandpa. And they're like, do I have to live with grandma and grandpa? No, you can choose where you want to live. Oh, you mean I can choose where we live? No, you can choose if you live with me, but I pick the location. Oh, um, am I allowed to say what I think about? Yes, you can always say what you think about whatever. I don't know. I'm really happy with it. By the way, comment if you think I should tattoo their names on me. Mm-mm-mm. Anyways, Dairy Queen, something different, something better. Splatter loves Dairy Queen, and I go to Dairy Queen every time we're in the next town. Chicken basket with white gravy. Don't know if that's available where you're at, but he gets, ice cream. You know me, I don't. I'm glad you're at Dairy Queen. Mm, awesome. Motherfucker took her to Dairy Queen. That's awesome. Maybe he was paying attention to her Instagram stories. Badass. She has been struggling with her mom, end stage renal disease, fucking dialysis, so much struggle. Going out, she went to church first. Uh, she doesn't get to go to church as much as she wants, but she is able to go to church, and now she can go out with someone and be treated. Oh, love it. Anyways, 9/11. Oh, I forgot the whole fucking thing. Reason why I brought up retard, tranny, fucking cancer bitch. Every fucking year, September 11th, 9/11 comes. She's like, I just gotta stay in bed and turn off the news because I've got PTSD from that. I want to laugh and chuckle and be like, yeah, well, you know what? You were a million miles away and shit and blah, blah, blah. But this female who's now in her 50s, so yeah, she was in her 30s, and she's a very empathetic, pussy ass, weak person. Unless cancer comes along, then she can finally fucking be a boss. PTSD. And it makes me laugh, it makes me chuckle. And then it reminds me I'm sitting in group therapy with all these motherfuckers bitching and moaning about fucking PTSD in group therapy. Bunch of fucking pussy ass veterans. Right? And it's like, well, but this triggers me, and this triggers me, and that triggers me. And me, I'm like, you know what? A person of an, not going to state the age, threw a Molotov cocktail and lit my gunner on fire. And I didn't question nothing. I fucking shot that motherfucker twice in the back. I like to think both hit spine, but maybe one did. And then when they're laying on the ground, fucking twice in the fucking head. Oh yeah. And the gunner couldn't shoot over age numbers. Me? Nah. No worries. But when I try to take my kid fishing, one of my kids, not saying which one, fishing, or when I try to fucking run a stopwatch for one of my kids, right? One of my kids likes to fish. Yeah, cool. Another one fucking working on her swim times. And I'm like, yeah, I'll run the stopwatch. I'm having panic attacks. The whole fucking, and yeah, group therapy and all this. It's like, oh shit, that's a trigger. That's weird. That makes no fucking sense. Damn it. I shit on people for their triggers. I got these fucking triggers and I'm too embarrassed to talk about them. But yeah, retards like 9/11, I was nowhere there. I know people. Derek French watched the second plane crash with his human eyes in real life. He buries his father on the 27th, by the way. Sorry, DJ. I want to be there. But your dad does fucking hate me. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel the 9/11 stuff. All right, Marv fucking Albert. I'm gonna talk about Marv Albert. But first, I'm going to share a fucking video from my Rumble. Hey. Sir, Josiah Rises. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of your channel. And Megaverse, this thing that you're working on, that is pretty fucking badass. Love it. You just uploaded something about Jesus Rises, or Jesus Revolution, right? Now, sir, be careful. You are at risk of being negative about everything. This movie doing well is a good thing. Start with praising that movie as opposed to, oh, this proves Hollywood is shit. Well, that is clearly good podcast material with that big, long fucking delay. I know, Daisy. Anyways, yeah, not gonna do the bullshit 9/11 stream because PTSD, right? I know that I have communicated with people. I try to reach out. And I do, and I reach out too much. And then I get frustrated, and then I pull back, and I become a fucking hermit for a time period. And then I feel comfortable, and then I reach out again. And it's like, my situation is this. And I judge it by my experience. And I've gotten really good at going, this, you're here, I'm here, right? Here, right? There's just certain situations where someone's like, well, and it's like, yeah, I can't relate to that. That's more than I can connect with. All right, it's happened twice out of I want to say 200 people, but I've probably reached out to way more. I'm a glutton for punishment. And the number of people, I'm like, that's your problem? And I do pretty good at going, not going to answer. But I'm not at the place where I go, well, I won't judge that emotionally. I'm still at the place where I go, I will not allow that to affect my thought process. So I'm going to pretend it was this. Kinda shitty. But shitty with good intentions. Now, I've discussed O.J. Simpson. I remember in class, we watched the verdict. And I was hardcore. Acquit him. He's innocent. And I don't know if I thought he was innocent or not. I know I wanted him to be innocent. And I know my brother told me he retired from football because he wore minimal pads. The NFL kept trying to force him to wear more and more pads. He had to retire because he was so broken and crippled he could barely walk. And you think he was able to fight a 26-year-old tennis player to the death and not have any serious wounds. So I was like, yep, that's all the justification I need. OJ's innocent. And yeah, OJ was guilty. He murdered that bitch. Now, I'm not saying she deserved it. She did not deserve it. But it was her fault. That's a dickhead thing to say. That's completely accurate. She did not deserve to die. She caused it. OJ's gonna kill me. OJ's gonna kill me. Please, police, get involved. Gonna kill me. Cool. I mean, not cool, but yeah. Should have thrown his ass in jail then. System failed. Begged for her life multiple times. Her husband is a fucking monster who hurts her constantly. She is finally free. She should look at getting as far away as possible. She should look at rebuilding her life. And she chose to fuck his best friend. Now, did she have a reason to? Fuck yeah, she did. He was a fucking piece of shit. And his best friend putting his penis in there is the punishment he fucking deserves. He deserves to feel that pain because of the pain he caused her. So she did that while living a few streets away. Come on. You went to the police a bunch of times. He's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me. Man, sucks. So you fuck his best friend. You're finally fucking divorced. You don't live together. Why would you fuck Roger Craig? And not move a fuck ton away. He could have, yes. But 2 streets over, you're murdered. Racist LAPD. Mark Fuhrman was not. They were able to eliminate DNA evidence because Mark Fuhrman said the N-word in a totally different situation. Man, I got a fucking really good fucking watermelon one that's ninjas broke into my fucking RV and knocked it off my desk. Or I'm drunk and misplaced it. What's more likely? Ninjas. Anyways, not. She did not deserve it, but come on. Just because you don't deserve shitty things doesn't mean you can instigate them. Like, well, I'm innocent. You didn't wear a helmet and you got a motorcycle. You don't deserve to die. But you made bad choices that led to it. Alright, now. It shows live with one person watching. Should be recording, not live. But maybe the one person watching is me. If you are watching, comment, and then I will know that I'm fucking not. God bless you, Aaron. Two shot glasses honoring a fallen brethren. It's shitty, fucking awful. Crown apple. I hate it. Don't like it. You'll notice. Sorry. Stupid dislocation. I have no strength in the hand. Sorry, I had to switch hands, so doing it off camera should have been showing. I mean, obviously the seal and it's not full. There's a double shot missing. Hey, fucking prick. Yeah, I just saw your post about the shots. I had to point out I did the same thing. Actually, a little surprised you took shots, to honor them. All right. Let us talk about Marv Albert. You know, it's just really fucking shitty. It is. It is really fucking shitty how this situation affects all these different people in so many different ways. We all judge their fucking reactions. I know, back to the 9/11 stuff, right? Um, I laughed at bodies of water cause me panic attacks. Now, I've been working hard at this shit. Can't get in a hot tub. The beautiful, amazing Alan goes to an island she's never been to and she wants to share it with me and feels the need to blot out the water and make it a bikini pic. That's pretty humiliating, right? Oh, trigger. Makes me feel stupid and weak and broken. But didn't I treat people the same way because their trauma didn't match mine? Well, mine's more deserving. Cool. Um, Deserving doesn't change pain. Now, there's a line, right? Um, a very I had a loved one, someone who I had a child make a racist statement about Black Lives Matter and how white people are awful and blah, 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 blah. And a loved one called her out and she commenced to call him a fucking stupid, ignorant, racist hillbilly. And fuck it, you guys figure it out. But his beautiful black wife stepped in and explained how her husband of decades and the father of their people of color, non-white children have opinions on the topic, and my child telling me and it caused a fight, it caused trauma, it caused issues. So yeah, don't judge or attack people. Thank you that you think the audio is solid. I appreciate that. Although you are right, it's not the lighting. Yes, I did move the camera, but it's not the lighting. I really am that old. Mm. When he wakes up, the whole fucking RV moves. But he does give good advice. He says, I come off as. He says, I'm usually an asshole, but I do my streams when drunk, and I'm nice when I'm drunk. And it's misleading. I should do sober streams so people can realize I'm a fucking asshole. So that they don't just, like drunk me. Because drunk me is far superior. Alright, so Marv motherfucking Albert. Man, Dairy Queen. Fuck yeah. Holy. Text 242424. No. Alright, so Marv motherfucking Albert, right? This dude was canceled, fuck, 20 years ago, right? It was like, this fucking hooker filed a police report because he I moved it. I'm not happy with the adjustment. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do something stupid. Boom. Now that just accentuates my fat fucking neck. Oh, big fat fucking worthless. No, that shows the fucking screen. Fuck you. You know what? Gonna work it out. Gonna work it out. Gonna fix it. Fuck you. Stop judging me. I am really glad this shit's not live. I haven't podcasted live in a couple weeks. Fuck. By the way, if you ever dislocate your shoulder, it's a struggle. But you can reconnect it. Don't know about the taste, but that's double nicotine. Ow. Fuck. Ow. That shit was heavy. Anyways, you dislocate your shoulder, get a medical professional to reconnect it. If you're a medical professional, make sure you go to at least 3 people you trust in the medical field before you try it yourself. Because you won't fix it. Also, the x-rays and MRIs and all that, they're going to come back with, oh, you need surgery. We'll schedule that right after the other few surgeries that we said you have to have. Mm. Mm. That makes sense. Nicotine. Nicotine. And nicotine. See the new. Oh. Nicotine 1. Nicotine 2. Nicotine 3. Nicotine 4. So yeah. I crossed the time frame. Anyways, Marv Albert went through a whole fucking thing. Right? This motherfucker, decades of a career, and Hooker said he was biting her, but didn't fucking specify beforehand that he would bite her. Now he had 2 hookers in the room, and one was like, yeah, everyone knows. Bite, bite, bite. And clearly it was just to get attention. And he won in court. But apparently he was fired from the sports basketball people. It's really fucking hard to get nicotine when you can't open things. All right. There is 6 milligrams of nicotine. Thankfully, I'm not an alcoholic, or I would bleed large numbers. Now, here we go. 8 milligrams. Boom. That's 14. Wow. Copenhagen mint. That's a lot. By the way, those packets, they're very juicy. Not a fan. Lots of nicotine. That is 21 to 24. Now, this is my favorite. Mm. Five. So yeah, Marv Albert. So strong. See, you turn it sideways, it works. Fuck, what was that saying? That's right. No response. Silence. Marv Albert. It was total silence. His accusers. Accuser one had this explanation. Accuser number two had this explanation. Accuser number three had this, and number four had that. Man, the whole thing is a difficult process. Like, dirty perv, rapist. Well, let me know so I can jump in before my third wife, Serena Sexton, moves in with him. And I know you think, a registered sex offender. A lot of people don't pay attention to that. Some people know for a fact and single out sex offenders. Prick. So yeah, I'm gonna close out the stream and switch to movie reviews. Yeah, I'll delete that. Honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to edit this. And if I do, I don't know if I can. Honestly, I don't know if I can make this into a good stream, or if I can figure it out and edit it down to a couple streams. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Cooper to help me edit this. Because, let's be fair, I think I've got a fucking, video. Yeah. Alright. Well, just remember, Jesus loves your second cousin. Moses hates everybody. That's why God said, you are in charge. You're the NCO. You go from point A to point B, and then you're done. Don't worry about Part C. So yeah, I'm gonna do my pain and suffering, and then I'm gonna do more. So I got it. I'm good. Maybe someone can reach out to my brother or his wife or their 2 kids, and maybe someone can, back me up. Right. Gotcha. Hey, before we put this out live, let me know who should edit it. 'Cause really?